Giants offensive lineman Geoff Schwartz with Armin and Levac, 104.5 The Team. Your home for New York sports. Geoff Schwartz joins us thanks to McLean Food Service. Schwartzy, it's game week, baby. I know you're probably tired because you've been up all night having nightmares about the Cowboys defensive lineman coming at you over the last couple of days. Is that realistic?
No, not really. The Cowboys have a good defensive front, but I'm at the point in my career now where I don't have nightmares about opposing defenders.
At what point in the week do you watch tape? Are you already watching tape of the Cowboys?
Oh, yeah, especially in a week like this. We're coming off, our last game Thursday. You have all weekend. I kind of took the weekend off of football, but we got back after it yesterday to practice, install a little bit, watch a little film, and then tonight will be my big night of scouting, kind of the guys I'm going against. A little bit of scheme, but mostly just technique-wise. Tonight I take some notes, and then that kind of gears me up for tomorrow.
Are you
when we start installing our real game plan?
Are you starting on Sunday?
Don't know yet. Hope so. I mean, that's like I said. That's always the goal is to start. I think I've proven that I'm healthy enough to play. I think I've proven by my play that I'm ready to go. So don't make that decision, but I'm preparing as though I'm starting.
Guard or tackle?
Guard.
Okay, so if you were to start, you're going to be starting at guard.
I assume so. I mean, I haven't been told otherwise.
Okay.
I'm always ready to play tackle. We talked about that, but guard is where I'm most comfortable at. Tackle is just something that I've done in the past, and
sure.
I'm serviceable there. But I think guard is my position.
Got it. Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armin Levac. Thanks to McLean Food Service. What's it like to start it all over again, man? The first week of the regular season. What are you feeling? What's your mindset like right now?
Well, glad it's the regular season now. I mean, you go through training camp, and all your work, all your preparation is to get ready, for the first week of the season or for the season. And I've always said that, my job was to get myself ready to be ready to go on Sunday. I think I've done that. And I'm excited. I mean, it's opening week. We're playing football, playing a division rival with a lot to prove, and we need to come out with a fast start. So I'm excited for this week of practice, kind of get after a little bit, and get ready to go Sunday. I mean, you kind of play in the NFL for games like this. I know it's week one, and it's not a playoff game, but it's kind of that football division opponent, and it's a big game for us.
What do you see in the Cowboys when you watch the tape of that defensive front?
They're very active. They hustle. They play hard. I think they're second or third year in that system now. They move around a lot up front to kind of create havoc. And they're an opponent that you have to match, their intensity. They have Sean Lee back, which he's a great player. And he's going to make that defense even better. So we have to be able to just match their speed and their energy. And that's week one. I mean, they're going to be fired up playing at home. And they're going to want to prove something just as we are. So we just have to. I think the key for us, especially up front, is to just match their intensity and to just be ready for all their movement.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman. Thanks to McLean Food Service. Levac out today. Armin riding solo. Schwartz, you guys have had a ton of offensive line injuries so far through this preseason. Are you guys ready as an offensive front?
I don't really think it's a lot of injuries. I think it's a little bit maybe overblown. I mean, I set out a little bit of time, but I played the last 3 games. Obviously Weston had his knee, but he missed 1 game, and he's back. It's just no issues. That's it, right? I mean, that's really all we had.
Yeah.
So we had, of the 6, maybe 7 guys you consider, that could possibly start this year. We missed a total of 2 games the entire preseason, which I think is a good sign.
Chemistry, do you feel like you're gelling with these guys? Yes.
I mean, we are a very close-knit group. I think it's probably the closest group that I've been a part of in my time in the NFL. We do a lot together. We are able to joke and kind of get after each other, but also put in the work. We know what's at stake. We know what we have to do to get better. We know what we have to do to prepare for each week. And I really love kind of coming into work and working with these guys and kind of getting better. And our communication's great. I mean, that's not a big issue for us. And, we'll be ready to roll on Sunday when it's most important.
What do you attribute that to this being the closest knit group of offensive linemen that you've ever played with?
I think that, when a group has one goal, our goal is to be the best offensive line. I mean, you kind of build that bond around that, and then you just get after it. Plus, just we have a good group of guys, man. We have guys that work their asses off. We have guys that are committed to being the best offensive lineman they can be. And when you have a group like that, you're going to get along well. And then there's we like to goof around a little bit, but we're also ready to go and we practice like we need to. And hopefully the results show that on Sunday.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armin and Levac, thanks to McLean Food Service. Coach Tom Coughlin told the media today that Fridays during the season is not going to be a practice like it's been in the past. It's going to be a quote-unquote recovery day. Did he refer to you guys at all about this? Did he take any feedback from you, the players, on making this decision?
I don't know. I know that they've looked into the sports science aspects of the game now. I know we did it against the Jets early in the preseason, and it's something that they decided. So, we're going to go ahead and do it and move on from there.
You like it?
I've never done it before, so it's hard for me to say whether I like it or not. I could probably give you a better answer, in a couple of weeks when I see, how it works or the benefits of doing it. But until we really do it, I can't really give you an answer.
Is that a testament to how banged up this team is a little bit?
No, there's a lot of teams around the NFL that do that. I just don't think it's been as publicized as, what we're doing. I think it's just the way it's moving now with more sports science involved and injury prevention, recovery, getting your body right for Sunday. I would say, I don't know, half dozen, maybe a little bit more teams have kind of changed their traditional schedules to this type of schedule where you are able to kind of you try to prime your body to get ready to play its peak on Sunday.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armin in the back. Victor Cruz, we still don't know his status for the opener. How important is it, Geoff, that Victor Cruz is healthy and able to play in the regular season?
Well, you want all your weapons. He's just one of them. I hope he gets back on Sunday. I really don't know. If he's not ready, then we're going to have to play without him. And we had guys that filled in last year. Preston Parker in the slot did a great job. So we have guys that are ready to play. They're just not ready.
JPP checked into the facility yesterday. Have you ran into him yet?
I have not run into him yet. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Obviously, I hope he's ready to play. I don't really know his status. I don't know if he is ready to play, but having a guy with his talent, back in the building will be good for us.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman, thanks to McLean Food Service. Schwartz, what makes JPP so good? Everybody, the stats show it. He has 12.5 sacks. The next person on the Giants team has not had more than 7.5 sacks in a season. He had 12.5 sacks last year. I know you're an interior guy. He's an exterior guy in the defensive line, but can you give us an idea of why he's so good, why he's able to handle the offensive lineman so well?
Well, I think it's a combination of size and speed. When you have the ability to beat people on the edge and then also beat them inside, it kind of gives the tackle not much to work with. There's certain guys where you play where okay, he's a speed guy. He's going to try to beat me around the edge, but he can also he can work inside. But I'm not going to worry about that. Or there's a guy who's he's a bigger DN. He's going to bull rush you. He's going to work inside because he can't beat you around the edge. Well, JPP can do both. He does both at an extremely high level. So when you have a DN who's big like that, he can beat you both ways. That's what makes great defensive ends. That's what makes them who they are and why they're so hard to block.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman. ESPN's Dan Graziano has you guys projected to go 7-9. You pay attention to those? You read about the projections at all?
No.
No fodder, nothing to tape up or anything like that? Like, do you ever take clippings or anything?
I think that you should be self-motivated. There's obviously things that I have in my career that I should keep a list on my phone of, like, everyone who's doubted me in the NFL. Just in general, through my whole career, through high school, through college. And I look at it from time to time, and yeah, that's a motivation for me. But otherwise, I think guys should just be motivated to be the best they are and not have to put up quotes from reporters, telling them what they should be or what they aren't.
Good to know there's nothing clipped of me on your locker. Just checking. Geoff Schwartz,
no,
Giants.
I have photos. The only thing in my locker is a photo of my son.
That's good, Schwartz. I like that.
That's what's in my locker.
Good stuff, man. Geoff Schwartz brought to you by McLean Food Service. Speaking of your son and your family, it's your last off day before the regular season kicks off. Are you trying to get everything done? Make sure you have a checklist before the season gets going. Make sure you got everything done before it's all football all the time.
Not really. I mean, Tuesday's kind of errand day. I'm currently sitting at a car dealership getting my car serviced. That's kind of what Tuesdays are spent as. I mean, my wife's excellent, so she handles a lot of the errands during the season. And I kind of rely on her to help me out with that. But otherwise, Tuesday is spent for me going to the facility in the morning. I do some sort of recovery, sort of rehab, just because some maintenance on my body on Tuesdays. I'll come home and watch a little film, and then just relax and get ready for for the week because it's hectic starting tomorrow.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a truck, a Toyota Tundra, and I also have an Audi.
Truck lifted?
No, come on.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Why would I lift my truck?
It seems like
I'm
a
not
thing
a car person. I know nothing about cars.
I'm like that too. I don't know anything about cars either. How many cars do you have?
Yeah, nothing. We have the two, and then we have a third. We bought a used car with like 150,000 miles on it to keep in Charlotte when my wife goes back, so she has a car to drive.
Very thrifty. Nice, man. Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman, joins us every week.
Why do you do not need more than two cars, though.
If you look around the locker room, how many of your teammates have two cars, though, for real? Like 20%, 30%?
I don't know. Toys are expensive.
They are.
I think more guys are going the other way, where they're saving kind of a little bit and not buying an expensive toy. When I came into the league, there were a lot more guys that had a lot, drove a lot more fancy cars. I think it's less and less now. Plus, also, the NFL is younger than it used to be. And when I came in, it was most of the older guys that had the cool cars. I mean, they're the second contracts; they can afford to get something that's over the top. The guys are younger now, and they're not buying those crazy cars.
Nice. Good to know that the future of America is honing in a little bit on their expenses. That's very good. And you know what? Not everybody can have such an amazing job like in the NFL or working at McLean Food Service, Schwartzy, because McLean Food Service is looking for experienced CDL Class A drivers. Great benefits from day one. 401k match, $2 for every $1. They have new tractors, electronic logs. Be a friend. If you know anyone that has a CDL Class A driver's license, if you know them and their experience, man, tell them about McLean Food Service. Call Karen in Human Resources today. 861-6122, 861-6122. 5 nights at home, company paid meals, 45 hours per week working. It's a great way to earn a living with McLean Food Service here locally in the Capital Region. Call Karen in Human Resources, 861-6122. Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman. Thanks to McLean Food Service. Remember, he's all over the place, at Geoff Schwartz on Instagram, Twitter. I saw you tweeting last night about college football. It's good to be watching college football again, isn't it?
Yes, I love college football. It's great. It's kind of it's interesting. Like I was watching Saturday, and it's getting to me like there's like last night I think was a good game. It was a good game, but like college football is kind of getting a little boring to me because everyone's running the spread offense now. There's no like scheme involved in it. I mean, I watch it a little differently because I know what's going on a little bit, and
sure.
There's just no scheme involved. It's all bubble screens and zone reads and stuff. I mean, it's kind of like. It's a little boring now. I love Oregon, but it's like they put up 61 points. It was fun to watch. But it's kind of the same thing over and over again.
Is that a more difficult transition to the NFL?
Yes, and that's why offensive linemen I think have struggled coming into the NFL. And I don't know if we talked about this. I think we did around the draft time.
Yeah.
That, a lot of these guys they come in as top offensive linemen have to start off at right tackle or guard because you spent 3-4 years in a 2-point stance. You never really had a true drop back protection because you're running a spread offense. The quarterback's getting rid of the ball so fast. You line up so far away from the quarterback. You have all these built-in advantages to help you with pass protection. And then you get to the NFL, and it's like you're right there. Quarterback's right behind you. You're facing guys that they can tee off on you without being tired. Without the threat of a zone read, and it's a tough transition to make. I know it took me. I mean, I played in front offense for 3 years. It took me till October of my rookie year. So that's May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months almost, 5 months, to get comfortable in a 3-point stance, to play in the NFL. It took me 5 months. So it's a tough thing to get used to doing.
Good luck, Eric Flowers, is all I heard come out of your mouth.
He played. I think he actually played in a pro style offense.
Okay. All right. Good to hear. Geoff Schwartz, JeoffSchwartz.com. When is that going to be happening?
I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, damn. All right.
I hope soon.
I'm glad you've set a goal for it. All right. Just checking. Dude.
End of the season, possibly.
All right.
By the end of the season.
Let's hope so. Hey, good luck Sunday night against the Cowboys, man. Have fun out there. It's been great talking to you all throughout the offseason. And let's be honest, we're freaking pumped to be talking to you during the season every Tuesday. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. It'll be great.